Okay, we're going to be doing a thing on shapes. On shapes. This shape over here, which will create 9, which has 10, which is encompassed by the 0. We'll show you 9, 10, 0, Z. When you show the sides of it, you show the left side, you show the right side, and you show the cross, creating N. So the top and the bottom will create Z. Each side and the cross will create N. This angle over here in French is called grave. This angle over here is called aigu. That is the angle. But they usually show the angle as this. They usually show that angle as this. So do we take the 45-degree angle? Or what angle is this over here? Because it's 2 blocks by 1. I don't understand it. I can tell you that there's 3 parts to this angle, right? There's one angle here. There's the 45 angle here. There's another angle here. So there's 4 parts. So it's 22.5, this part over here, or 9 times 25, 15 times 15. They say the vibration is between 2, 3, and 4, and that would be between 1 and 5. When you see the arrow pointing up, okay, it creates the arms inside. Which one is female? Which one is male? Remember, these are all just shapes, all just shapes. Inside the 2 by 3, which is the way they do the shapes on the roulette wheel, we can come up with what we see as a J over here, what we see as the 4 over here. And at the same time, we can reverse it and get the H over here. Because of the split over here, I'm showing you the G where it comes to the open spot of one side and encompasses to the next brick over here. This area here showing 2 sides will show me my S and will show me my F. So now we have ZENO in this word over here. Or in fact, let's call it ZENOX. Or the enox. So something to do with the enox of the earth, something to do with the ox, in which is a representation, the way I understand it, is Taurus. What else can we get in here? We have the X and the O as the 24th letter. Reverse is the 3rd letter. The O is the 15th letter, and the reverse is the 12th letter. So in O we get 6 and 3. In X we get 3 and 6. So we actually get the O as being a completely different letter, as being the 15th letter, and reverse is the 12th letter, giving me 6 and 3, and the X giving me 6 and 3, the same thing. The multiplication inside the 24th letter, okay, right, and the reverse of the 0, since it's a single letter, will give me 6. The multiplication will give me 6 and 8, division of the 7th gate. The multiplication of this one will give me 5, 3 and 2, the BC worlds, and 5 and 6, the letter F, and the numeric value for creation. Because after we get this, remember, in 1, when you multiply anything by 1, it'll be less than the addition. And that shows me this angle is less than the addition when 1 is used. When 1 is used. When it is used over a dimension of 9 areas, this signal center, okay, is over blocks. There's blocks over this over here. And this is a single cube because it has a single area passage. This is one sign. The next sign, you see here's your one sign where you have 1 and 8 around. When you have the 4, okay, when you have the 4, you have 12 around. So 4 and 12, 1 and 2 will create 3. 1 times 2 will create 2. It'll create 3, 2 BC. It'll be 2, 3, 4 vibration. This will now connect. Remember the bicycle cards? Also remember this angle over here, the ball field. This angle over here. It actually shows me 2 ball fields. But we have the pitcher's mound and we have home plate over here. This is the way this is done. And it's done on this side. And we've seen this design before. I just can't remember where. It looks like maybe the football. I'm not sure if this is the way the earth is moving. Irregardless, when we go to multiplications, we get 48 and 16. This will create the purple sky. Because of the game of pool, 48 is also the representation of sun. I use all my numbers coming out of numbers, meaning that A is 1 and Z is 26. We can do it 1,000 different ways. But if I don't just choose one, we need to build on one. Then we can spread it open. As you can see in this diagram over here, numbers, Pythagorean, gematria, Chaldean, and off the phone. Off the phone, JKL, okay, is in the 5 position. So now we're going to say, where is JKL? In numbers, J is on 1. In Pythagorean, it's still on 1. In gematria, okay, in gematria, the J is on, where is my J? Well, it is the 10th one. I don't seem to find it. I think it's number 4. H is 6, I is 5, J is 4. And in Chaldean, my J is 1. So right away it says AD. It's also the DNA and the IT system in the sun. When I connect, remember, if I use Chaldean, that is 8. If I use gematria, it's 7. 7 and 8 will create the numbers 56, 7 times 8. If I use Pythagorean or numbers, okay, in numbers, the highest one you get, Pythagorean numbers, is 9. 9 by 8 is 72. 9 by 7 is 63. 8 by 7 is 56. These are all calculations, okay? These will all be used in equations. When and where, well, we have to put it together. We have to play with it, okay? This setup over here is my Chaldean. This over here is my gematria. I have to remember these things. I have to remember these things, okay? So now we have what's set up over here is on each side of what's in the center, or I can set up the center, okay, and then on each side of this, okay, this would be my single out over here. And since this is my single out, I will take my 9 over here, and that will be my single out, and I will take my single out here. I'm going to have my single out, which is going to be over here, and now I'm going to go around with my 9 over here. So here I have 9 in the center, 12 and 12 on the outside, using the connection of my 9. Remember the water world and the pregnancy, right? And remember, this is an upside, this is a downside. Twist. You take one piece, one element, okay, and I'm just going to twist my arm, right? But my arm is still up, right? So this is the difference between the water on one end of the world going one way and the water on the other end of the world going the other way, because it's just a continuation of the same arm, okay? So now we have to have our 4, and now we're going to have our 12. How would we go around this? We're going to go around it like this. I don't like that I messed up. It came out a little dirty. So now we have 9 and 9. We have our 4 in the center with 12 around it, connecting this area over here and this area over here. This center becomes our link. What does it mean yet? I'm not sure. In fact, I don't even have any crazy idea. But if I was given something to work with, I can shove this into the equation. What else is there to look at? So these are all just basically shapes. This shape over here is 4 and 12. And the reason I say it's the purple sky is because in pool to the 7th gate, where there are 8 balls, the 8th ball is the black ball. And that 8 automatically connects to the 1 ball. 8 brings 1 into the game, which is a total of 9. Okay, where it is, the 1 is the center of everything. The 1 is the center, and the 4 is the center. But if you notice what happened to the 4 in the center, it gets encompassed. And the 1 of each one is inside 9 and 9. And that numeric fraction of 9 and 9 is inside the word Jupiter, because it has a numeric count, Jupiter, of 99. There's a reduction of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 9 is 63. That means Jupiter is a Pythagorean number of 36. Pythagorean number of 36, which will create multiplications. When you multiply this one, it'll say AH, 1 and 8, and it'll represent Venus and Venus spirit. Add 10 for the spirit. Right? You're bringing something, into two worlds, 10. Follow me? So the reality of this situation over here, where I went 9 and 12 and 9, which is 30 creation, and in this one over here, I went 12 and 9 and 12. 12 and 12 equals 33. This is mass creation. Total is 6303, and it'll also say IL. It'll also come to CIEL, which says the sky, and this sky is being represented inside of Saturn. Saturn's numeric value is 93, and the reverse of this is 39, and that 39 is a representation of 10. The network federation. Federation, or what's our federation? The only real place that says federation is Russia. Seems to me that certain things are stemmed out of Russia. They most likely have to come towards or very close to Russia, whatever this is, and they're now just amassing the manpower to get close to something. I don't know what it is, okay? Remember, one of the things we have to know is that Arctic Circle. We have to understand that Arctic Circle. The word Arctic, okay? Tick-tock clock, resident, art of the sky, CIL, okay? Because that's what it just says. Arctic, CIL. CIL is a paint job. Paint jobs mean cover-ups, right? Paint job means cover-up. At the same time, this is 39. ART is 39, and 9 is 48, and 3, 51. What are we protecting? We're protecting the vibration out of the Arctic, whether it's coming in or going out. The word mass is right over here. 9 and 3 says sky, and that energy, okay, on this planet right now, and Area 51 is coming out of Nevada and Hoover Dam. It's just the way it is. If I have to do these in Pythagorean, Chaldean, I have to up my memory because I can't seem to grasp onto it. I was playing with the word UN and unicorn, okay, meaning one, or to unite, or to unlock and to break open of one. The ex-wife and the ex-lax, okay, what a relief it is. Just getting into the wordplay. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.